Good afternoon. Thank you. Thank you for joining our presentation today. Today's presentation is about wearable technology and privacy. To make it very clear, our argument today is individuals' privacy requires respect from wearable makers and strict control by legislators. Wearable device is booming in recent years. It has been a total number of $14 billion worth of sales in 2014. And in just a decade, it is predicted to be astonishing $70 billion. 1 in 5 Americans own some type of wearable devices, which includes smart glasses, smartwatches, fitness bands, and smart clothing. Google Glass is an example of smart glasses. And this is Apple Watch. Our most personal device yet. It is an amazing personal device that you might be wearing every day. A survey showed that nearly 1 in 2 customers are likely to buy one wearable device in the next 12 months. 45% of them will be buying fitness bands. In regard to the cost, everything costs money. Most customers are interested in low-priced or free wearables. More than 60% of consumers prefer to receive free wearables from their employees or insurance in exchange of sending their anonymous data to a pool. Why could these companies provide free wearable devices? Because the data collected by the wearable devices are actually cost more, worth more money than the devices itself. This brings up the issue of privacy, which is the main concern about wearable technology for the users. We are generating data while we are using these devices. This data might contain your heartbeat, boom, 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 your location, and your movement like this. Most of the time, the data will be transferred to somewhere in the cloud. Then the data will be out of your control. You don't know what they are going to do with your data and what happens next. They might be potentially sold to a third party. And that turns into money. It's going to be heaps of money.
Well, that's totally true. More than the consumers do not want to share the data, especially health data or fitness data. As you can see, more than the 43%, and every 1 people in 4 people about fitness. Even in the social media. So, while wearable technology provokes curiosity, and at the same time, at extra convenience, enhance human lives, actually, they also come with a bit privacy concern. So let's look at the Google Glass case.
The explosive growth of wearable devices has also brought with it privacy concerns. According to a new report by Korea's National Information Society Agency, there are mounting fears of misuse or abuse of information, as wearable devices are able to collect a variety of personal information regardless of place or time. Front and center is Google Glass, which can record everything in view and share it in an instant. The product's facial recognition app, named Tag, is also raising alarms as a user can get their hands on personal information, including a person's name and their photos on social media, just by taking a photo of them. A U.S. senator has already called on Google to come up with measures so that the application only identifies people who have given the permission to do so.
Okay, so that doesn't sound that cool, right? And what if I told you something else? Let's go deeper into your intimacy. What about if I tell you that even your personal sexual life can be compromised and shared in the web? That easy, because of the use of these devices. How? By the data provided by your heartbeat, as Daniel explained. This can be recorded by your device, and they will know when you are doing stuff. So this data can be collected and abused for a third party, of course. And that's not cool. So no wonder if next day you will find a lot of junk email on your inbox about this kind of publicity, and you don't know, wow, I didn't visit those sites, So what is this going about? It's because of this. So for example, Fitbit, which is a really popular fitness band, no one is going to concern about that. Now you have to be careful, maybe need more careful about when you are creating your profile on the site, because the data can be easily found just using Google. Meaning that these users' profiles are no longer private. So to combat such problems, we need regulations. Regulations plays an important role in protecting individuals' privacy. So here, I will proudly present to you the regulations related to wearable technologies. Yes, there is no legislation yet. Okay, so why is this? While wearable technology is rising really fast, legislators are far behind. This happens because technology is unexpected and cannot be measured. You don't know what's going on tomorrow and how fast they go. So they try to make a law, but it's already there. So they try to move, okay, they jump to another place. So it's hard to control this. The only existing regulation that so far we can have, and in Australia, not in other countries, it's the Australian Privacy Principles, which stands the APP, which is a fact sheet that provides text of 13 principles or regulations for privacy amendment. These documents aim to enhance privacy protection, but still need to be updated and working a bit more because it just came last year and this is changing really quick. This is just one of the 13, number 6 exactly, so you can see. So as a conclusion, again, I will just tell you our argument concerns about the privacy for individuals regarding respect and transparency from wearable makers and strict control of legislators. So first, wearable technology is booming. We all know that, it's pretty clear. But consumers remain concerned about their privacy, because some of the examples we just gave it to you, there are just some. Companies should be open about the use of their data, what is being collected, and why is this needed. So they just need to be more transparent and tell the customer the real situation and what's happening. Because since there is no regulation, they can do whatever they want with their data. And finally, legislators should keep up with a wearable technology development. I know it's hard, I know it's unpredictable, but they should try to work somehow together with companies or device makers to reduce this gap between both of them. That's our presentation for this night. Thank you very much. Questions?
First of all, fantastic presentation.
Thank you.
Just want to ask you what's up for you for the presentation, but it's really good.
Daniel.
Sorry? I'm sorry. What was your question again?
I said, what software did you guys use for the site?
Apple Keynote. Yes.